Guys, so apparently Post Malone not on drugs or sick after fans become alarmed by the concert video. So Post Malone, this video came out of one of his fans recording him doing this performance. We're gonna take a look, or we're gonna look at. We can't.
So he can't be artistic. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We've seen so many artists perform and they get so like into
when
the
you
music.
On stage, I don't know if niggas rap, but if you on stage, bro, you turn into like it's just you tune out. You're not really there. Like it's kind of really hard to describe being on stage and like you know what I'm saying. Like you just go into a whole different world. Like you feel me? Like nigga, he's just in his mode. He in his mode right now. Like you know what I'm saying. Going. I don't think it's drugs. Like you know, I'm sure Post Malone has a history with drugs, but I don't know. Like I can't say like his erratic moving on stage. You could say like it's drugs.
Yeah,
like,
I've never performed obviously, but I've seen other performers where they do similar things. Where like you're saying, you're not a human anymore. You're just a performer, and like whatever you do with your body, just like a manifestation of you trying to, I don't know, perform, I guess.
Well, shout out Snapdog. You feel me? The first comment on there, he's saying the same thing Almighty just said. He's feeling the song. He's performing live for people, and he's zoning out. He's trying to give a great show. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing's wrong with what he's doing.
Facts.
Nothing is wrong with what he's doing. I don't see why people was like, you know, making a big deal of it. I think everybody just be wanting to go viral and just putting out clips and, you know, just have views and, you know, have people actually look at their social media pages at the end of the day. I think that's just all it is. They know Post Malone ain't doing nothing crazy on stage and going wild, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
he is, you know, he do be drinking. He do be doing the beer pong, you know what I'm saying? He tatted up, blasted up, you feel me? So... You know,
I feel
and
like
he's an artist, so you know they love putting artists with drugs and they high and they want to kill themselves and shit like that.
He's previously had drug problems. That's why.
I mean,
but also the angle
that's
that
why
they're
saying it.
The angle from this video, it's like it's just him so close up. But if you
he look cool. To me.
If you tilt the angle and you see 10,000 people in front of him and him doing this, it'll make more sense. I'm sure.
Facts.
You know
what is actually a drug problem? Like, has he been to rehab?
I believe so.
Okay. If he's been in rehab, then you know what I mean? God bless that man. He's doing his thing still on stage. You feel me?
And if you guys have seen clips of him like off stage talking with his friends or, you know, or like just random like footage of him, he's very like interactive, expressive.
Going crazy.
Like, yeah, he has like a huge energy to him. So I'm not surprised
why do Charlamagne be on his head? You feel me? They say he don't be embracing the culture. You feel me? And it's kind of like, you know, he's a culture vulture too, and to a certain extent. I mean, but Charlamagne be on my boy head.
Yeah, I saw that. That was old, right? Like he from the interview a while ago.
It is old, but he's every time his name comes up, he
still
Charlamagne be dick eating.
Head.
He be dick eating.
But I feel like
my personal opinion, Charlamagne be dick eating.
Why you say that?
He a hater, bro. That nigga just be hating on shit. Like he a mad ass human. Like you just be mad at life. Nigga wake up hating on shit. Like. He's a hater to me.
Post Malone's been making music for a long time. There's like footage of him like as a kid messing around with the guitar and trying to make songs, and like you could tell music's been a part of his life for a long time. I
think we got to see other footage of him performing too before we just get to be like, he's strung out. Like, what if this just what he do?
I mean, he's done that before for
I'm sure. What if that's just what the fuck he do? Like, I ain't seen it, so I can't tell you. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, what if that's just his
and
regular
he's way in
Australia?
Australia. I mean, what kind of drugs he off of way out there? I ain't doing nothing, nowhere, no foreign country, trying to get arrested after Brittany Griner. You feel me? That's out. I'm not finna do 10 life, nothing. You ain't finna trade me for no arms dealer or none of that shit. I'm not doing nothing. You feel me? So for him to be way out in Australia doing that,
exactly,
the chances of that is very slim. You feel me? If he can be off some alcohol, some beer, cool. But
Australia's very strict.
The drugs
too.
and the weed, the pills and all that shit is not out in Australia. I'm tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I know a bunch of niggas are scared after Brittany Griner. Niggas like, oh hell no, I'm not doing that shit no more.
Bro, right here it says many believed he was battling illness after or even addiction because of his dramatic weight loss and obscure movements he made while singing. So apparently people are saying that he lost a lot of weight drastically. But then on the very bottom paragraph it says Post Malone's dad even weighed in on his son's new look on social media, leaving a comment on a fan's video questioning Post Malone's health due to weight loss, saying he's the healthiest he's been in years, mentally and physically.
That's coming from his dad.
That's what they usually say. Once you get a little skinny and you start to, I feel like that's when they say you start to look like you're on drugs because, nigga, this the healthiest Adam look. And a lot of people be like, is he on drugs? Is he on drugs? He look healthy as fuck to me, but it's because he's getting skinny. Like, you feel people equate skinny with drugs. when sometimes he's probably in just the best shape he been in.
No, that's a
Yeah.
good point, bro, because I've been watching a lot of shit about health and all that stuff and the things we eat. And a lot of the stuff we eat, especially with the oils it's cooked in, it causes inflammation in our face and in our bodies. And we look like kind of like puffy all the time. But
Yeah.
people who have these incredibly super raw diets and they're very strict on their health, they have a very like lean look to them. Their like cheeks are slightly sunken in, or like they have a lean look to them. Healthy people do.
I
you
mean,
know?
if you're a real like bodybuilder and like super like into like working out and health and and trying to look healthy, that shit is actually unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot
Yeah.
of bodybuilders and people that are working out and shit, they take a lot of supplements and they're not really like eating correctly. And some of them are starving themselves to look how they look. So, you know what I mean? It's a wobbler.
That's facts.
Yeah, don't even worry about nothing. You know what I mean?